We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
8 months, or 252 days, or 362,880 minutes, if you will. But we are back and better than ever, because it is time for the Dirt Slingers Racing League Monday Night Thunder once again, as we say hello to everybody watching here from the Charlotte Dirt Track in Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Dirt Slingers Racing League here, live on the Dirt Racing Network. My name is Zach Krieger. I'll be taking you through all of the action tonight from this 0.39 mile clay oval located just outside of Charlotte, right across the street from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I would argue its better little cousin, the Charlotte Dirt Track, ready to have a big battle on hand tonight with our Monday Night Thunder series. We are back ready to go racing here at Charlotte for the first round of the Dirt Slingers Racing League. Qualifying underway right now. We'll take you through your order right now as we check. On 13 of Aaron Beerline making his way around for his second lap time. Right now Tyler Schell sits on top of the table with a 12.45, 12.45 for Schell. We're going to go back and take a look at a driver who is a former champion in the series, season 16's champion, the 23 machine of Alex Sierczynski. Alec, 1 and 2 cars on track right now. Jason Nygaard as well on track, but I don't think he's going to be able to get any more time, and potentially I think they ran out of fuel. As we take a look here at the 23 machine, like I said, season 16's champion As Jasinski's first lap time goes 8th quick, got a 12.64, 12.64. Gonna slow down on his second time by. It's not gonna be an improvement, so Jasinski will sit 8th place. Tyler Schell right now up top, like we said, Aiden Bierlein second, Scott Thompson in 3rd. Braden Eiler and JP Schroeder round out the top 5. Larry Moody, Trevor Royer, Alex Jasinski, Jason Nygaard, and Chad Griggs round out your top 10. Kyle Eiserer, Peyton Grease, Jacob Schmutz, and Roger Wagner rounds out the 14 cars checked in here tonight at Charlotte, the dirt track at Charlotte. Take you back 8 months ago, and we'll get you a little bit caught up with what you may have missed. Miles Jansen last season capturing the title for the final night out at Knoxville Raceway. A lot of different champions, and one driver will be able to pretty much add their name to that list this season as we get ready to go for heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 going to be brought to you by Scott King's Design. For high quality vinyl wraps, decals, and printing, get in touch with Scott King Design. Started in 2003, Scott is your one-stop shop for all things graphics. Get in touch today at scottkingsdesigns.co.co. Scott, of course, a very big guy around Wisconsin area, having some paints on some 410, some non-wing cars. We'll take a look at your grid order for heat race number 1. Starting from the pole, your quick qualifier out of Pennsylvania in that 90 machine. That's the Red Devil, Trevor Royer. Alongside him, the Creed Sim Racing number 105. That's JP Schroeder. Top Scott Thompson in the 6th machine will start from 3rd, with Tyler Schell out of Pennsylvania in the 85 machine starting 4th. Row number 3 will be held down by Jason Nygaard in the 23, Kyle Eiserer in the 7, with Jacob Schmutz tagging the rear of the field. Shotgun on the field, if you will. He's out of the Plains region. As we get ready to go racing, just waiting here on Jason Nygaard. And there is Jason. We've got all of our cars onto the grid as we get ready for some racing action here for the first time in a long time on Monday nights. See Tim Nichols in the chat. Tim, good to see ya. There's Tim. Company on the side of that UDTV number 90 machine. Tim Sims, of course, proud sponsor of the Dirt Racing Network. So it looks like 2 heat races tonight. Guys you see here will be looking to lock in. We'll have guys from heat race 2 lock in as well. We'll have a draw a little bit later on in the night, I think probably in between the heats and the B, to decide what the invert will look like as we get ready to go racing here for the first time, like I said, in a long time here on Monday nights. Of course, 410 sprint cars, the poison of choice for our 14 gladiators tonight, our 14 warriors of speed, if you will, as we get ready. I've been saying it a lot, but it has never been true. For the first time in a long time, Trevor Royer going to lead them through turns 3 and 4. Heat race number 1 underway. Wide heading into the back straightaway. They'll make contact. That's the 6th machine of Scott Thompson. He'll fall back all the way to 4th. We've still got cars going around right now. Trevor Royer, your leader. Tyler Schell in that 2nd place spot. Scott Thompson in 3rd. Thompson into the wall. A little bit further back. We got Kyle Eiserer in the wall as well as Jason Nygaard. Both cars will get it out of turn. Will stay green. Battle is for the 3rd place spot as they head down the back straightaway. Sorry, through the front straightaway. Through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway they go. Schreiderer and Thomason side by side through the corners right now. Schreiderer in that 5 machine holding up that 3rd place spot. Now Jacob Schmutz going to try to go to work on that 6th machine. Schmutz, one of our very experienced drivers here in the Racing League. As we're going to have a battle for our race lead now. Tyler Schell gets to the back of a 90 machine of Trevor Royer. Down the back straightaway they go into turns 3 and 4. We'll take a look at them as they head through turns 1 and 2. Schell on the bottom, Royer up high. Slide job from Tyler Schell as they work down the back straightaway. Royer saying, not so fast, sir. He'll look back down under him through 3 and 4. Trevor Royer leads at the line to the white flag, but here comes Tyler Shell. Shell gonna make the move through 1 and 2. Royer, one last opportunity. Shell tries to protect low, not gonna be able to get it done. Trevor Royer turns back down under him. He'll go from first to first and pick up heat race number 1. Tyler Shell will pick up second. JP Schreider will bring it home in third. As we'll look at the rest of our results here for heat race number 1 real quickly. Scott Thomason will finish home 4th. 5th will go to Jacob Schmutz. Kyle Eisler in 6th. And 7th going to Jason Nygaard. The last 2 cars all laps down. Heat race number 2 up onto the cards right now. Heat race number 2 going to be brought to you by Racers Supply, a new racing directory app free for everyone to use. Just download our app and enjoy turn-by-turn directions to all track listed plus more options. Download wherever apps are found today. We thank Racers Supply for their support of the Dirt Slingers Racing League and the Dirt Racing Network. And your grid for heat race number 2 will look like this. The driver out of South Wisconsin, the 023 Season 16's champion, that is Alex Szierczynski, will start from the pole here in heat race number 2. Larry Moody in the 73 machine, a very, very veteran driver, will start from second. Braden Eiler, one of our other experienced drivers here in the series, he'll start from third in the 5 machine. In Beerline in the 13, he'll start from 4th. Chad Griggs in the 27 will start 5th, with Peyton Grease in the 92 machine starting from 6th. Rounding out the order, the main man himself, Mr. Wonderful, that is Roger Wagner in the 31 machine. That Black Diamond number 23 machine of Alex Szierczynski on the pole. The 73 machine, a different looking car. I'm used to him in more of a red car, but hey, white looks good. Same 73 as always. The Wicked Brands number 5 behind him with the ABR 13 machine starting from the 4th place spot. Keep your eyes on this top 4. This is going to be a hell of a battle as they make their way through turns 3 and 4. The Racer Supply heat race number 2 is underway. A little bit of contact further behind is going to put Eiler all the way to the bottom, all the way to 4th as they come over the line. Alex Szierczynski, your leader. Larry Moody, 2nd. And he's under pressure from the 13 machine of Aiden Beerline. Beerline making a beeline down to the inside, sending in the slide job through turns 3 and 4. Moody going to pull right back down under him, not have the momentum. Moody going to have to throw a slider here in 1 and 2. He's not going to slide. Oh, no, they're going to get side by side down the back straightaway, but not a slide quite yet. Meanwhile, up front, they're pulling into that gap to Alex Szierczynski. And now Beerline going to take a look to the inside. Through turns 1 and 2, Beerline inside. Not going to be able to. He'll try to get side by side with Szierczynski. Not quite yet, though, as Alex strong out front. 4 in, 4 to go. Will be 3 at the line. Braden Eiler makes a move past Peyton Grease. Roger Wagner has found his way to a crumpled front wing. That's going to be a little bit of money. Aiden Beerline now once again trying to track down that 20 machine of Alex Szierczynski. We're taking a look back at Braden Eiler. Eiler threw a slide job right there on Chad Griggs. Griggs looking to come right back at him, though. Chad Griggs throws the slider there as we got 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 2. We keep an eye on the battle for the race lead as they make their way through turns 3 and 4. The white flag will be out. 1 lap to go here in Racer Supply heat race number 2. Beerline gonna look up high this time. Doesn't quite have it. He'll search down low through on Szierczynski. Slides on up. Aiden Beerline gonna pick the pocket of Alex Szierczynski and pick up heat race number 2. Alex Szierczynski will finish 2nd. Larry Moody 3rd. Chad Griggs 4th. Peyton Grease 5th. Braden Eiler and Roger Wagner all both going to end it in the pit lane. Eiler running into some issues a little bit later on in the heat race. And unfortunately there, an unfortunate end there to the heat race. I think Roger's still on track, it's almost noticing. There we go. We're going to get that all sort of figured out. We're going to go into a little warm-up session, which is going to give us quite the opportunity here. Actually, I think we are going to go to our pole dash here. So, we'll see the pole dash roll out onto the track, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I think we're just going to go quickly to a little bit of warm session. We'll work the track in just a bit, which will give us time to do our draw for the invert tonight. Get that all sorts of situated as we get ready to go. It will wheel up onto the screen. Let's roll and see what we got. And it will be a 6. The invert will be 6 tonight as these guys will all get ready. So we'll see an invert of 6 cars, which means, if I'm not mistaken, heat race drivers who finished 3rd in the heat race will be those invert cars. Get those results right back up onto the screen real quick. My math does seem correct, JP. Shredder will be starting 2nd and starting 1st. The grid should be Larry Moody. But again, put those in parentheses. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a reliable source. While we got cars onto the track, we are going to throw it quickly back to pay some bills. Once we get back, we'll have feature racing on the cards here at Charlotte. Stay tuned. The Dirt Racing Network and the Dirt Slingers Racing League would obviously like to thank all of their sponsors, Racer Supply, Tim Sims, 1-8 Electric, School of Sim Racing, and Scott Kim Design for all they do for our organization. And it is time now as we pull out our cars onto the track to go feature racing here at the Charlotte Dirt Track. And here is what your grid will look like. Starting shotgun on the field in that 31 machine, the Raw Power Motorsports number 31. That's the big man himself, the boss of everybody, Roger Wagner. The driver out of Ohio in the 22 machine, Jason Nygaard, will start alongside him in 13th. Row 6 will keep Braden Eiler in the 5, and Kyle Eiser in the 7 occupied, with Peyton Grease and Jacob Schmutz row 5 starting in front of them in the 92 and the 1 respectively. Chad Griggs in the 27 machine, and Scott Thompson Racing, number 6 of Scott Thompson, will start from 7th. With the invert inverting how it does, that will promote the following cars to the following spots. Trevor Royer will be starting from the 6th place spot, with Aiden Bierlein in the 13 starting from 5th. Tyler Schell in the 85 will start 4th, with Alex Jasinski in the 23 starting 3rd. Starting 2nd will be the Creed Sim Racing number 5 of JP Shredder, and the number 73, the man who's always been here, Larry Moody, will be starting from your pole as we get ready to go racing here at the dirt track at Charlotte. As we've got our cars set up, course, going to do a wee bit of pacing right now as we get our order all set. Make sure that it is good. They work their way through turns 3 and 4. Larry Moody, loud pedal to the floor. We're green here for another season of the Dirt Slingers Racing League. 3 wide battle on back for the second place spot as Schreider of your line and Struzinski will go 3 wide through the corner. Now we'll add Tyler Schell to those 3 cars. We've got a big battle already and we're only on lap 2. Down the turns 3 and 4, 4 wide there between Schreider and a few of them else through the corner. Right now though, out front, getting up to just about a second, Larry Moody is your leader as they work down the back straightaway. You can see the cluster of cars as they make their way down the front straightaway. These guys all battling it out hard for position as they work their way into turns 1 and 2. Small down low camera will get a little bit of a wider shot. Right now, Moody, your leader for your line. Second, Schreider will hold down that 3rd place spot, but he's got pressure from Tyler Schell, Alex Struzinski, and Trevor Royer. Schell on the bottom, Royer in the middle, along with Struzinski. Schreider all the way up top in that black and gray car. Now, Royer going to take a look low. 3 wide once again there between Schreider, Royer, and Struzinski. Now, Schreider with momentum going to try and pull a move around the outside of Tyler Schell. Nothing quite yet, as we've got a 5-car battle now. Here comes Chad Griggs. 5-car battle for the 3rd place spot as Schell under pressure from the 23 of Struzinski and the 90 of Trevor Royer. Down the front straightaway they go. You see the cluster of them. You can't take your eyes off the cluster of them. Through turns 1 and 2, Struzinski now going to run the low line, try and make his move. Struzinski looking low on Schell. Through turns 3 and 4, down the front straightaway. We got Kyle Eisner getting a little bit out of shape. Royer going to pound that wall just a little bit. Kyle Eisner going to jump to the pit lane. He will go a few laps down. 6-car battle for the 3rd place spot. Look at them go! As Larry Moody and Aiden Beerline gonna make their ways out in front. Those top 2 spots held down strong. Oh, hard contact into the wall. Up and over goes Royer. Hard into the wall goes Schreiderer. We will go yellow for the first time tonight. Man, oh man, they were 6 abreast for a second there for the 3rd place spot. Some insane racing out here at Charlotte. We'll go back and take a look at what caused that incident. As we get them down the back straightaway, we're taking a look at that 5 machine of JP Schroeder down the back straightaway. And Royer and Schroeder just kind of get together in hard impact. Unfortunate for both of them. I think that's pretty much going to end their night a little prematurely. We'll go all the way back a little bit further as we see that 6-car battle there as they work down the back straightaway. Look at that. Tyler Schell, Chad Griggs, Alex Struzinski, JP Schroeder, Trevor Royer, Braden Eiler all going at it. 6 abreast. You ain't gonna find much better racing than that. Give a quick shout out there to Braden Eiler, up 6 positions already, if I'm not mistaken, from a deep starting spot. As the pace truck gonna make its way off down the back straightaway. Field in the hands of Larry Moody as we get ready to go back. Green flag racing here at Charlotte. Line now. We take a look back once again for the battle for 3rd. Here comes Alex Struzinski, throws the slide job on Tyler Schell. Schell gonna keep his car pointed up towards the top. Not gonna challenge Struzinski quite yet as they work down the 1 front straightaway. In the turns 1 and 2, Struzinski in the 23, Schell in the 1. As they work down the back straightaway, here comes a move for the lead. Aiden Beerline, slide job on Moody. move that 13 ABR car up to the lead, but Moody says not so fast, youngin'. He's looking to try and make a move around the outside. Experience versus youth right here as they work down the back front straightaway now. Beer line, your leader. We take a look back at the battle for third as here comes another slide job from Alex Strzezinski. Up the track goes Strzezinski. Shell says thank you, but I'll take that right back from you. Strzezinski once again gonna look low. He'll make the move through 3 and 4. It won't stick as they work their way through turns 1 and 2. Shell down low, Strzezinski up high. Don't count out that 27 of Chad Griggs either. Chad Griggs now challenging for that 4th place spot. As here comes Braden Eiler. And the elbows up car. Oh, contact between Eiler and Griggs. Eiler will go up into the wall. He'll get that car back under control. He'll see the 6 of Scott Thomason right behind him. Here comes Griggs. Griggs gonna move the move. Now we've got a battle for the 2nd place spot as Tyler Shell throws a slide job on Moody. Contact! Moody gonna get all sorts of out of control. Moody gonna plummet down the order as Larry Moody ends up spun out on the infield. We will stay green. Unfortunate there for Larry Moody as Chad Griggs now moves in to that 2nd place spot, keeping an eye back on the battle for 3rd. Thomason now looks to the inside. Eiler and the 1 of Shell battling it out. 3-car battle for the 3rd place spot now. Alex Strzezinski's moved into the pits. Contact between Eiler and Shell. Shell goes up into the wall, and that allows Scott Thomason to make his move now into 3rd, and he's going to be challenging Chad Griggs as they work their way through turns 1 and 2. Chad Griggs and Scott Thomason in the battle right now as they work through turns 1 and 2. Thomason down low, Griggs up high as they work down the back straightaway. Thomason, current 2nd place car. Keep an eye, unfortunately. We see the 23 machine. Alex into the pits, not 100% sure what happened there with Alec. As we keep an eye on your race leader, Aiden Beerline. He's closing in on 2 hands to go. 10 laps will be the distance this time by as he crosses the line. Battle will be for 3rd now as Eiler moves. He's to the back of Chad Griggs. Through turns 1 and 2, he runs high. Griggs will run the low line. Oh, a little bit of contact there. They've made contact already. Now they're going to make a little bit more as Eiler tries to slam that wall down. He's trying to make a move. We got a 3-car battle for the 2nd place spot. Through turns 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway they go. 8 laps to go. Right now, it's all in your line out front. Scott Thomason in 2nd, Chad Griggs 3rd, with Braden Eiler 4th. Eiler still trying to tear down that wall. If he was a late model, that right there quarter panel would be gone off all that 5 machine. Griggs now trying to make some moves here, and Scott Thomason in the 6th machine. He got close there, and he's getting closer to the sliders, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough as they work down the back straightaway. 6 laps to go. Through turns 1 and 2. Eiler up high. He'll have a run down the back straightaway. He'll take a look to the inside of Chad Griggs. Braden Eiler making a move into the 3rd place spot. Braden Eiler, your new 3rd place runner. But Chad Griggs says, I don't think so. Griggs going to hit the tractor tire. He'll push up the track. Not enough there for Griggs to make the move on Eiler. Eiler holds that 3rd place spot down now as we've got just 4 laps to go. 5 seconds is the gap between Beerline and Thomason. But the battle will be for 2nd here as Eiler going to work down the back straightaway. Braden Eiler trying to catch that 6th machine of Scott Thomason. Make a late race move for 2nd. Peyton Grease has found an issue. He'll get his car to pits as we keep an eye on the battle for the 2nd place spot. Eiler going to take a look up high. So is Thomason. But here comes Braden Eiler. Through turns 1 and 2, Braden Eiler good on that high line. He'll switch it down low and work down the back straightaway. Eiler going to take a look to the inside. He'll make the move on Scott Thomason for the 2nd place spot. Thomason going to go into the wall up and over. Chad Griggs will move in to that spot. but down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4, and through turns 3 and 4, he'll bring it down the front straightaway to the checkered flag. Aiden Beerline will pick up the win here at Charlotte. Braden Eiler will bring it home in a second. Chad Griggs will come home to finish third. Jacob Schmutz will come home fourth, with a Scott Thomason still limping his way, trying to get to the line with some damage. Thomason getting into the wall just a little too hard there, just near the end of the race. We'll go back and take a look at what happened for the battle for the for the second place spot as they work down the back straightaway. Eiler took a look to the inside. Thomason just pushed up the track, gets the wall, goes up and over into the catch fence. Got it back on all fours. I'll give him that credit. Was able to pull it down to the front straightaway and get across the line as Aiden Beerline picks up the win here at Charlotte for yet another time here this season. And we'll bring him into the booth this time, if I can. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get some technical difficulties here. We're going to quickly take a short break as we get interviews for our top 3 ready to go here. We'll be right back here with the Dirt Racing Network. Alright, and we are back here at the Dirt Racing Network. We'll get a word with your feature winner on the night, the driver of the 13 ABR racing machine, Aiden Beerline. Aiden, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well. Picking up a quite dominant win, to say the very least. 6.5 seconds almost on the second place car. How good does it feel to pick up a win on the opening night?
Oh yeah, it feels good. Definitely could improve. I hit the wall once. I shouldn't have done that. There's little things I could have improved. I honestly feel like I got a little bit lucky. I don't know what was going behind me, but apparently there was a lot of drama. So just blessed to be up front and not be involved in all that.
Well, there was quite a good race behind you, but you kind of took these guys to school, moving into kind of the rest of the season, thinking ahead. Got first win under your belt this season. What's it going to take to keep racking these wins up?
Just consistency and building good sets and feeling confident every week. I didn't feel the most confident in the race, and I mean, we got lucky, but I'll make sure I feel more confident come next week for the feature.
And of course, that 13 ABR car, very good looking car. Who do you got to thank for your win tonight?
Well, first off, I got to thank Jesus Christ. I also got to thank my mom for always watching every race I'm doing. She watched this race. She watches everything. I've done thousands of races, and she's probably missed maybe 1 or 2. So I can't thank her enough for watching all my races. Team ABR Setup Shop for ripping fast setups. Finish Line Race Designs. Josh did a great job on this paint. It's the best paint I've ever had. And I just can't thank him enough for it. And y'all for putting an amazing broadcast. And Roger for putting on a good league.
Well, Aiden, we thank you very much. We hope to see you a little bit later on in the season, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That was your winner, Aiden Beerline. Unfortunately, Braden Nyler not able around to get a word, so we'll talk to the third place finisher here on the night. The driver of the 27 machine, Chad Griggs. Chad, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
You bring it home in third place, and walk me through that final lap. I think you see Scott kind of doing his best gymnastics approach down the front straightaway. What was kind of going through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, so I saw him getting out there awfully wide, so I just stuck it to the inside there, and I didn't know what happened or what ended up happening. I saw him, it looked on my view like he got into the wall and like was halfway upside down, so I didn't know how that was going to turn out. But I was just trying to hang on to a broke car. There was about 13 laps or so to go. I went to make a move on the bottom and nailed one of those inside tires with my left front, and it broke the car like crazy. It was never the same. So I was just trying to just be there at the end, you know what I mean? Minimize the damage.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys are having a pretty good, 6-car battle for that third place spot before that first yellow came out. And, I'm going to say from my experience, relatively new seeing you around here. But, of course, that Aces Up Sim Sport car, pretty fast. How good does it feel to be able to fight some of these big names? I mean, we've got former champions in this grid that you were going toe-to-toe with Sharon Sliders with.
Yeah, it makes you feel good when you can run with those guys. I don't get many opportunities to race with them by my choice, mainly, but when you can go out there and compete with those guys, and, Braden Eiler, he's a good guy too, and him and I got close there a couple of times, but I was really surprised I was able to, keep a lot of those guys behind me for the majority of the race, so I was pretty pleased.
And, of course, that 27 machine, you got a lot of logos on it, and, of course, you got a lot of people to thank. We'll let you take it away here.
First of all, Scott Thomason Racing. Our bunch of guys are a pretty close-knit bunch of guys that race together in our team. Team ABR setups with Aiden Beerline as well. He's been helping us a bunch one-on-one and doing a bunch of stuff with us as well and helping us out. Of course, Aces Up Sim Sports. You guys for doing the broadcast. Roger for putting the league on. Just giving us a place to run. A lot of fun. Look forward to keeping on doing it.
Well, Chad, congratulations on your third place finish tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Chad Griggs brings home a very good and very fun third place finish on the night. Like I said, second place, Braden Eiler, unfortunately not able to have a word tonight. As we get ready to round down the night here at Charlotte. Once again, we've got quite an exciting race, to say the very least. We'll take a look at the results here for your feature event. Aiden Beerline, of course, picked up the win. Braden Eiler picked up second. Chad Griggs rounded out that podium. Jacob Schmutz and Scott Thomason rounded out the top 5. Larry Moody, Peyton Grease, Roger Wagner, Tyler Schell, Alex Jasinski, JP Schroeder, Trevor Royer, Kyle Eiserer, and Jason Nygaard all ran into issues at some point throughout the race, had to make their way to the pits for some repairs. Unfortunately, not able to make it back onto the track. As we wind down the night, a very, very, very great night of racing. Congratulations to Braden Eiler, up 10 positions. He's your hard charger on the night. I want to remind you that we will be back in action next week. I know I saw Cal sending a message in the chat asking where we were racing next week. My honest answer, I don't know. Schedule is ever changing, so I will let you know when I get that information. And I know you can, of course, follow the Dirt Slingers Racing League page on Facebook and join up with us there, or if you ever need, send me a message on the good old Facebook. If you do, feel free to. I can get you guys, anybody, in touch with who you need to get into the Dirt Slingers Racing League. We want to thank all of our sponsors once again: Racer Supply, Tim Sims, 18 Electric, School of Sim Racing, and Scott King Designs for all they do for the Dirt Racing Network and the Dirt Slingers Racing League. We want to thank all of the drivers for showing up tonight. Without them, we would not have a show. So big shout out to all of our drivers tonight. My name is Zach Krieger. I will be taking you through all of the Monday Night Thunder action this season from myself and Roger Wagner at the Dirt Racing Network. We hope that you have a great night. Remind you to keep the racing at the track. Make sure to drive safely when you are on the road. Buckle up. We want to see you in the chat watching next week, Monday. Same time, same place. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. You'll hear me. You'll see the track. And we'll get ready to go racing for round number 2 of the Monday Night Thunder Dirt Slingers Racing League here on iRacing. Once again, we thank you for tuning in and hope you have a fantastic